With Bitcoin and meme coins being the dominators for this cycle so far, people are wondering if we're going to have an alt season, if the alt season is over, or if we haven't even started it yet. A lot of people are questioning and wondering if they're going to make any gains this bull run. Well, in today's video, I'm going to cover my thoughts on this, so hit that like button and let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to jump into my thoughts on whether or not we're going to get an alt season. A lot of people out there are asking me, Dean, do you think we're going to get an alt season? My alts are bleeding. They keep bleeding and I keep dollar cost averaging, but it seems like we're never going to have an alt season. It seems like all the money is going into these meme coins and Bitcoin, and it seems like these AI agents are over diluted, and it seems like there's going to be no money left over for us to make gains in this bull run. Well, let's jump into it here and take a look at it. So the current crypto market cap is at $3.4 trillion. If you look at the last cycle, we were just at $3 trillion for this total crypto market cap. I think it was actually 3.2 trillion, but we're right around 3.5 trillion total crypto market cap. So we're barely over the previous bull run's market cap. For total market cap, Bitcoin is, quite a bit higher than it was previous bull run, and Bitcoin is eating a lot of this market share up. In my opinion, I would think we would go much higher with the total crypto market cap, especially as crypto is becoming so mainstream and that we have such a pro-crypto administration coming into office. Now, you guys have to realize that it is still January of the year after the halving, so we're still technically early. And I know a lot of people are getting impatient and wondering when these gains are going to come, if they're going to come at all. So we've got articles like this that say, when will alt season begin, or is it already over? Another article, too many tokens, analysts argue oversupply could end the altcoin season. With 36.4 million tokens flooding the market, analysts question whether altcoin seasons are a thing of the past. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We're still at 59% with Bitcoin dominance. Typically, we have a drop in Bitcoin significantly, and that sparks the altcoin season. People are wondering if Bitcoin dominance is ever going to drop because we have institutional money flowing into Bitcoin. So that is another concern. People are worried about this. Is Bitcoin, dominance ever going to drop? Now, it may not get down to 39% like it did back here in 2021, but even if it dropped down to 48, 46, 44%, that would still put us into a really big alt season here. So once Bitcoin dominance drops, I think we'll see that happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to get an alt season. I still think we're going to see a drop in Bitcoin dominance, whether that's the price of alts increasing or whether that's the price of Bitcoin decreasing, or both. That is yet to be determined. I think at some point it's going to be a little bit of both, but we could still see some more upside of Bitcoin before we get that Bitcoin dominance to drop. So we'll take a look at the previous cycles here with the total crypto market cap without Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we are just at the top of the last cycle here with altcoins minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we're at the peak of the last bull run. Now, you would think, as popular as crypto is getting, that this cycle we would be way higher than this for the total crypto market cap minus Bitcoin and ETH. Now, you got to remember, XRP and Solana are at all-time highs. They're eating up a lot of this share. BNB is really high. So there's a bunch of altcoins out there that have not pumped yet, and we're still at this market cap of the previous cycle. I would expect us to shatter this previous all-time high for total crypto market cap without Bitcoin and Ethereum. I would expect us to probably, at least get up to 1.8 or 2 trillion or even higher for this cycle before, if you look at this 2017-2018 cycle, look how small that peak is for here. Everyone's talking about how crazy this bull run was back in 2017-2018. Now look at how small this is compared to the 2021 bull run here. And now we should be screaming the way up into here and get an alt season with a lot more money flowing into these alts now that crypto is more mainstream and with a more positive administration into place. I would expect us to smash this previous all-time high for total crypto market cap, and that has not happened yet. I think we're still building up for a big alt season here potentially. Let's take a look at some other altcoins and see what they did when they started taking off last bull run. So if you look at Avalanche here, this is just one example. It did have a move up in January, but then it really didn't start taking off here until the beginning of February, and we're still not into February yet, so we could see some movement here over the coming weeks with alts. Now, this could be off by a few weeks, of course. Take a look at another example here for Gala Games. Basically, it was February before it started taking off, and it took off pretty good in February. But if you look at Gala Games here, it had that correction over the summer, And now let's look at what happened towards the end of 2021. Look at this crazy move that it made here towards the end of 2021. Just an absolute crazy move with Gala Games compared to what it did earlier in the year. It makes it look just tiny. So you got to remember, not all altcoins run hard at the same time. Gaming may not pop off until, November of 2025. We don't know. So my opinion, I'm going to be patient and hold this out and see what happens here into February, and then maybe take some profits into March and April, hopefully, if we make a move up, and then maybe altcoins take off in February, March, April. Maybe they don't. Maybe they wait until November, December of this year before they really start taking off like they did last cycle. We don't know what it's going to do. Every cycle is a little bit different, but just, in my opinion, I wouldn't get your hopes down just yet, because we could still see crazy movement in some of these coins like this. I think meme coins are definitely a thing, but I think there's still plenty of money that's going to be going around into these other altcoins that have good narratives, like artificial intelligence and gaming and DeFi and so on. So let's just kind of wait and see what happens here. If you take a look at Ethereum last cycle, now it did start moving up into the end of December and into January, and then really took off into April and May of 2021, and then had a pullback, and then towards the end of the year in November, December, it made its move for its all-time high last cycle. So ETH seemed to be the first mover last cycle, but I think that's kind of switched to Solana for this cycle, and Solana has been a first mover, and I think that these other altcoins will follow, hopefully. I still think ETH is going to make some moves this bull run. You have Trump administration and others buying a lot of Ethereum recently, so that may be an indicator that there are some good things to come with it. You also got articles like this from Yahoo Finance talk about AI agents can help crypto become the currency of AI. So if you think about it, artificial intelligence, they're not humans. They can't open up bank accounts, but they can transact in crypto. So crypto is likely going to be the currency of the future with artificial intelligence, because any artificial intelligence will be able to create a crypto wallet and do transactions on the blockchain with crypto. It's just a matter of whoever created them or someone sending the funds to the AI agent, and then once they have control of that crypto, they will be able to do transactions on DEXs with that crypto, and they'll be able to send and receive it between other AI agents and other people as well. So I think that crypto will likely be, and almost has to be, the future of finance for artificial intelligence. So I would think that more than likely crypto will be the future currency of the world. The other indicator you want to look at here to see whether we're anywhere close to the top or not, if you look at the previous cycles with the pi cycle top with these two lines intersecting, they're nowhere near each other. Not even a sign in the works for any kind of cycle top here. So in my opinion, we're just going to wait this out. I'm going to wait this out and see what happens here, but I don't think we're anywhere close to the top of this cycle. Alt season may be delayed a little bit, or it may start taking off here in February and April. We'll wait and see what happens, but I will keep you informed as to what my strategy is going through this cycle and through this year, because we have to adapt to the cycle. We don't control the market. We have to adapt to it and play their game. That's the only way you can do this. In my opinion, I'm holding on to my alts. They're bleeding. It sucks right now, especially gaming coins. It's really painful watching the prices go down, but it's just people getting scared out of their coins and jumping into these meme coins that are pumping. It's giving us, in my opinion, better prices at buying these coins. So once these other narratives do take off, you'll see some extreme gains out of it. In the meantime, it's really painful waiting it out, but I still think that it will happen potentially this year. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't guarantee that. So, I could be completely wrong on this, but I'm just going off of my thoughts and what makes logical sense to me as to what could be happening here, and that's what I think is happening. But like I said, I could be wrong. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in today's video, guys. I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and give this video a quick like. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're interested in getting in my Telegram, it's absolutely free. You can join my Telegram in the description below, and if you're interested in my Patreon Discord, the link for that is in the description below. That's only like $9.99 a month or $14.99 a month, depending on if there's any $9.99 a month spots available. So go ahead and check out my Discord, guys. I share all my trades and everything in there, and I can get people into some early investments. I invest with some of these ICOs if you're interested in that as well. So go ahead and check that out, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.